How to find quality employees to run your lawn care and landscaping business so you can clone yourself and dominate your local market. You can't run a lawn care or landscaping business without quality workers that you can trust to do a good job, whether you are present or not. This guide will walk you through how to attract more customers, train your team, manage tasks, and find new leaders for your lawn care and landscaping business. By the way, if you want a copy of this document along with more free resources, free live coaching every 1 to 2 weeks, and a community of other professional lawn care and landscape businesses without any spam, head over to our Facebook group. It's free to join and has lots of value, and just use the link below. Now, anyways, enough about that, and let's get into it. In this document, we will cover the 4 steps to not only finding quality workers for your lawn care or landscaping business, but also to have it run without you. So these are the 4 steps we'll be going down. Number 1, you have to make enough money that you can hire the best of the best. 2, create a job people actually enjoy or at least won't leave. 3, stop babysitting adults by creating quality training programs. And 4, replace yourself with clones. So, step 1, make enough money that you can hire the best of the best. If cash flow is not a problem, skip this step. Most likely, you just don't know what people want out of a job, or you're trying to force people to work the way you did when you started. That doesn't work anymore. So skip this step and go straight to step 2 to learn how to create jobs that people stick with. Now, there's 5 ways to make more money. 1, you raise your prices, which is hard to do in saturated markets. 2, get new customers, which can be expensive and time consuming. 3, get your existing customers to come back more often. 4, get your existing customers to spend more per project with you. And 5, get your existing customers to refer you to their friends, family, and neighbors. We created a system that actually does this for you without lifting a finger. Now, you can always copy and paste this into your business, so take advantage of me sharing it now. It doesn't matter how much you dislike technology because you don't know how it works, you didn't need it before, or you're worried about the Terminator uprising. Your competition uses it, and it's a lot less expensive and more reliable than having someone doing everything for you. So, if you like staying up until midnight invoicing clients or playing debt collector while also trying to do jobs, then go ahead and exit this now. Here's the system we use to do that without spending any money on ads. To keep this simple, I'll start here and go down and then explain these 2 on the top. So, you get lawn care customers. Our automation upsells additional services such as palm tree leaf removal, irrigation, landscaping, fertilizing, bush trimming, etc. And then once the job is completed, we send feedback forms to collect positive reviews. Happy clients receive people who submit positive reviews receive referral campaigns to reward them to send you more people. And so because they get positive reviews, they're showing that they're the ones that would happily refer you. And then through those referrals and with those happy clients, you promote a premium model that includes all lawn care services on a set calendar that allows you to increase your ticket per visit by 2 to 3x. So basically, instead of doing a quick mow blow service, if you're a lawn care company, we'll set up a system that allows you to have higher ticket returning customers, like higher ticket services, um, a month. And so coming back up here, because they asked people, they got incentivized to refer you. This goes back down into like becoming customers, and then because customers leave you positive reviews through the automations, your Google listing starts ranking higher. Speaking of your Google business listing, your Google business profile is the most important digital asset you have. GBP is a free tool that helps your business show up in local searches and on Google Maps, odds are you've seen something like this before. So you have companies, you have their website, maybe if they have a brick and mortar, you have their directions, and then you see all the reviews they have. And if you click on these accounts, you can do where you can call them, you can message them. Well, not you can't do messages anymore, but you can leave reviews, you can go on a website, you can check out their posts and their pictures. So, you've seen that this is what's called the map pack, and I'm sure you've seen something like this before. So, by creating a GBP profile, you provide important information about your business, like your address, phone number, and business hours. Posting updates and photos of your work on GMB can also increase your visibility. The final element of your GMB profile is reviews. Positive reviews boost your credibility and help attract more clients. When people search for lawn care or landscaping services in your area, a well optimized GMB profile ensures your business stands out. Now, this is a good example of what a quality listing looks like. So you have Long Doctors of West Houston. They have 422 reviews at a 4.9 rating. They have their website. They have their website button clearly listed. They have their phone number. They have proper business hours. They have all their services listed in the service section. They have their service area listed. They have their brick and mortar location listed. But really, out of the biggest part of this is the reviews they have. Like, they're unstoppable with this much reviews. And for local SEO reasons, this listing is good because it has West Houston in it, so it's location specific, and the name has lawn in it. So these are all giving SEO indications to Google on what it does and where it's located, which in turn helps it even more rank higher. Now, what's the easiest way to make money overnight for your lawn care slash landscape business without ads? Well, it's super simple. Take care of your existing customers by doing a good job recommending upgrades for their landscape, which makes you more money, and asking for reviews from past happy customers, which increases your GBP ranking and increases the likelihood that leads pick you. Now that you've done the right things to start getting more paying customers, you need a team to handle the work. Otherwise, you'll get swamped, drop the ball, and burn out. Step two is to create a job people actually enjoy, or at the very least, won't leave. If you're wondering why you can't find people who want to work with you, it's because your job listing sucks, plain and simple. People want money and benefits. Offering better pay and benefits than your competition is the fastest way to get the best of the best to come work for you, even if it means leaving their job. Now, we just covered how to increase your cash flow so you can do exactly that. Now, you need to learn how to make listings that attract good workers. When you offer above market benefits, here's what happens. You attract quality workers, you reduce your turnover, you boost morale and productivity, and since they don't want to lose, three, you boost morale and productivity because they don't want to lose a job they love. And four, you build a reputation for paying well, but also expecting quality out of them. How to make a job listing that will attract the best. Again, this is not very complicated. Start by going to Google and searching for lawn care landscaping jobs and look at the results. Most jobs listings look like this. There's nothing wrong with it except that it looks like every other listing. 17 to 22 an hour, requirements and job description, and no/poor benefits mentioned. So this is a good example of like the typical lawn care landscape job listing you're going to see out there. And it will yield you mediocre results in terms of how many applicants you're getting and the quality of applicants you're getting. If your job listing looks like everyone else's, then how are you supposed to attract good workers? I'm not saying you need to pay them gold, but you need to have an attractive listing. You can do this by one, asking your crew what they would like realistically, and two, looking at the competition and adding more, like maybe $2 to $4 more per hour medical benefits covered, PTO, commission on upsells, internal promotions only, and things like that. And again, you can't do that without cash flow or money in your business. And if you're thinking to yourself, that's too much, I never got that, then good for you. That's the same reason you'll keep having these problems. Now, for the rest of you ready to dominate your competition, let's continue and see how to turn these new quality workers into team players that don't need or require supervision. So, step three, stop babysitting adults by creating quality training programs. If you don't want to babysit adults, then you need to train and incentivize them into working without supervision. Now, here's how. And one is creating a training program. Document how everything is done in a Google document. Print it out, laminate it, put it in a binder. If someone doesn't understand or needs clarification, rewrite it until there is no confusion. I'd rather build a binder with 3 to 10 new hires than get stuck training every new hire forever. It's also easier to hand the binder over to a quality worker slash manager to train new employees when you have a playbook. No more, here's how, do it, but you do it however you want. If you want consistent quality, you need to turn your service into a standardized process. This is how. Performance reviews every 90 days so people know how they're performing so they can adjust to do better, which makes them more money. Two, since incentivize success. I hear this all the time. My workers don't care about my business as much as I do. Well, womp womp. They don't care because they aren't incentivized to care. Obviously, hiring quality employees will reduce the bad apples, but here's how to turn quality workers into winners for your business. A. One-time commission on any sales they generate. B. Cash bonus for reviews mentioning their name or on their route. C. Profit sharing for route managers. And a side note, I avoid Employees of the Month awards because people feel dejected if you don't notice every little thing they do. I want to reward people who make me money with some of that money. Regardless, find what people like and give it to them. 3. Have no favorites. Use a disciplinary and reward system that focuses on actions only. I like point system, and here's an example. So A, 21 points equals a termination. B, someone's late 15 minutes, 1 point. An hour, 3 points. C, someone's rude to a customer, 5 to 10 points. D, someone picks up an extra shift when you're down a guy, remove 5 plus points, depending on how badly you need it. E, document every point change in a Google Doc or Google Sheet. This makes it easier to remove favoritism. Have the team see you as fair and completely avoid wrongful termination lawsuits. At the end of the day, make these your own, but you need to make them. By standardizing every single thing, you make it a lot easier to clone yourself. So, step 4, replace yourself with clones. If you followed every single step up until this point, you'll have a process and documentation to 1. Generate new leads without ads. 2. Attract high quality workers that are rewarded to quality work without supervision. 3. Build a fair and safe environment that people enjoy to work in. And when you hand this process over to a higher performing team member that has gone from team member to route manager to assistant manager, they can now step into your shoes. Here's the process I like to clone myself. 1. Have the workers shadow you as you explain your reasoning for what you do. 2. Anything that isn't documented, document as you train the workers on your job so they can reference the instructions instead of calling/texting you every time they get lost. 3. Swap roles. Have the assistant manager manage everything while you follow them so you can make sure that they can confidently do the job. 4. Step aside and let them run it while you just check in on them and their work. I also like to check in with the team to make sure they're happy with the new management. And five, help the manager get their own assistant manager in case they need PTO, time off, leave, or get hit by a train. You never know. And that's how you clone yourself. So, here are some action steps. So, now it's your turn to make this happen. Yes, it's a lot of work. And no, I don't really care. If you've been in this business for more than a week, you know it takes hard work. My goal is for you to make it less difficult by having systems that make life easier for you. Otherwise, what's the point really? Now, if you want a free copy of this document, along with more free resources, a free private community of other lawn care and landscaping professionals, and free group coaching every 1 to 2 weeks, go to our Facebook group with this link. If all you get is a proven process to get quality workers, wouldn't it be worth it? If you're wondering why I do this, it's because I run a systems agency that helps you build these kinds of assets in your business, like the one in the flowchart I showed you above. My goal is to show you that I know what I'm talking about. So if you ever want someone to help you do this faster, better, and for less money than hiring someone internally to do this for you, you'll hire my team.